What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to run ads as an online coach, consultant, or agency owner to get more leads and to stop worrying about lead flow and where your next customer is coming from. I've been in the paid advertising world for a while now. I originally started off in e-commerce, so I was running my own dropshipping store and I was pretty successful with it. I wasn't making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I did have a few successful stores. I was creating my own landing pages and I was also running my own ads. So I pretty much know everything that there is to know about running ads and running them successfully. But with this online coach, consultant, and agency space, it's a totally different method. And a lot of people like to overcomplicate this method and think acquisitions has to be this whole complex funnel. They think they need to be running ads to a crazy webinar, landing page, or VSL to get customers. And I'm here to tell you that that's not what you need to do. And there's a much easier and efficient way to get leads and to scale your business with ads. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it in this video. So make sure to watch all the way to the end and make sure to subscribe and like for more. So let's start off with the first point. When should you run ads? When should you run ads as an online coach, consultant, or agency owner? All right. The first thing is when you understand who your ideal customer is, when you understand their problems, their ideal outcome, and the language they speak in. This is such an important step a lot of you guys miss. You guys need to understand who your ideal customer is and who it is you're going to be targeting and who it is you're going to be helping. If you don't know who your ideal customer is and think you're just going to attract everyone with your ads, I'm here to tell you right now, you're probably going to lose a lot of money. So the first thing you want to understand is who your ideal customer is and get super clear on this. The second thing is when you understand how to deliver the service or program. All right, with ads, this is going to help you with your whole acquisition system. Is going to automate it. So this is going to be getting you a lot more leads, but you need to know how to fulfill your service or your program. You need to have a very solid product, because if you're just spending money to get people in, but you aren't getting these people results and people are just leaving the program or service after a month or two, you're going to be kind of in this rat race. You're going to be spending money. You are going to be onboarding clients, but you're going to be in this circle of always kind of starting from zero. So you need to make sure how to fulfill your service and be really good at it. The third one is when you are capable of taking more clients. If you're currently an online coach, a consultant, or an agency owner, and you don't have systems in place and you're still a slave in your business, you need to learn how to automate and delegate tasks that take up a lot of your time, but don't bring a lot of money into the business. Because I was at the same spot just a few months ago. My business wasn't serving me. I was serving my business. I was an employee to my business. I was the one fulfilling all of the services. So in return, I couldn't take a lot more clients. So what you need to do is write down all of the tasks you are currently doing in your business and figure out what 20% of the tasks move 80% of the business. I'm going to say that one more time. Figure out the essential 20% of tasks that move 80% of the business. And the other task, either automate, eliminate, or delegate. The fourth one is when you have some money in the bank. A lot of people always ask me, like, should I be at 10K a month? Should I be at 20K a month? Should I be at 5K a month? The reality is it doesn't matter. If you understand who your ideal customer is, if you know how to fulfill your service or program, or at least what exactly it is you're going to be doing, and you have systems and automations in place, if you're starting off from zero, but you have some money in the bank to spend, you can run ads. I know tons of people who are making 5 to 10K a month, maybe even 15K a month, but their margins are so low and they're very bad at managing money. So they don't have much money in the bank to spend. They don't have much money to invest into advertising. So this is always a tricky question. Should you be at 10K a month before you start running ads? Should you be at 20? Should you be at 30K? The reality is it doesn't really matter. If you have money in the bank, if you know what you're going to be fulfilling, you know who your ideal customer is. If you're from zero, but you have some money in the bank that you can invest in, you can start running ads. Number two is what ads should you run? The first one are follow ads. And this is when you simply ask people to follow you. The call to action is simply going to be follow me and go through all of my past content. This is a very low friction ask. And it's completely different than direct response where you tell people to click the link down below and sign up. We're not asking people to sign up. That's a very high friction ask and people are tired of that. People are tired of clicking on a link to sign up to an email, to get a call, or to get an email just 5 minutes after. So we want to ask people to simply follow us, because once they follow you, now they're in your ecosystem, which is your Instagram. They're following you. They're seeing all of your content now. So that's going to be the first method. The second method is DM ads. So this is when we ask people to DM us a certain phrase. This is when we're calling out our ideal audience, telling them we can help them. And if you want my help, just DM me the word cash cow. All right. And the last one is retargeting ads. So the first two, those are going to be boosted straight from Instagram, which I'm going to show you. But the retargeting method has to be done on Meta Business Suite, which is on Facebook. And if you don't know how to do that, it's very easy. Don't overcomplicate things. Just watch a simple YouTube video and it's going to teach you exactly how to do that. But with retargeting ads, you are simply retargeting anyone who has either viewed your content, who has been on your page before. You're going to retarget your following, and just simply people who have interacted with you. Because sometimes people aren't going to take action the very first time they see you. And this is the problem with direct response marketing. When you're asking a brand new person to click the link down below and download or to book a call, it's like meeting a girl for the first time and just leaning in straight for a kiss right when you say hi to her. It's probably not gonna, it's very like weird and hard, and it's a lot of friction. But with retargeting ads, you're gonna be constantly in people's face. Because again, some people might not take action the first time, but if they're seeing your content 5 times, 10 times in a week, they're eventually gonna wanna take action and follow you or move forward with you. So that's why we do retargeting ads. The third one is, how much money should you spend on ads? And I always say this to people: as much as you can. A lot of people like to think daily. Oh, how much money should I spend daily? No. You're thinking too short term. You want to think monthly. All right. We're not here just to spend we're not here to spend $30 a day and thinking that we're going to land 5 clients off those $30. You need to broaden out your horizon and think long term. And to be completely honest, you're going to want to test out an ad with around $400 to $500. You need it because you need to give it enough time and money to know whether it's working or not. Alex Hormozi had a perfect example of this. He said when he was starting out his own gym, he asked one of his mentors how he's getting business. And the mentor said he was getting business by handing out flyers. So Alex Hormozi did the same exact thing. He handed out flyers, but he realized that he didn't get anyone. He didn't get anyone to come into the gym. So he went to his mentor to complain. And the mentor asked him, how many flyers did you hand out? And I forgot the number Alex Hormozi said, but I think he said like 1,000. And the mentor laughed. And Alex was confused. He's like, why are you laughing? Like, I just spent this money, but I didn't get any business. And the mentor said, son, our test sample is 10,000 flyers. I don't know if that was the exact number he said, but he said his test sample was like 10 times more than the sample Alex Hormozi just did. And the mentor said, I'd be happy if I got 2 people. And the mentor said, I'd be happy if I get a few people from that test sample. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is you need to give stuff time to know whether or not it works out. You need to give it enough time and money to know if the ad is converting. If you don't have $400 to $500 to spend on ads, then don't. You need to save up. Don't think that you can spend $100 to $200 and get results. Right? You're going up against people like me and all of these other coaches, agency owners, and consultants in this space who are trying to attract people. Now, I'm not trying to intimidate you, but this is the reality of things. If you simply don't have $400 to $500 to reinvest back into your business, to get leads, to get more clients, then don't expect to scale your online coaching program or agency and continue to work that 9 to 5 that you hate. So now that we've established how much money we should be spending, now is simply, how should you set up your funnel to book calls? You're spending the money on ads. Now what's the funnel to book the calls? The first thing is, you don't need a complex funnel or a landing page. People always get this twisted. You do not need a landing page. You do not need a webinar. You don't need this crazy VSL on the landing page. All you need is Instagram, Calendly, and a VSL that can be hosted on Google Drive or Loom. Now I'm going to go over the old and traditional method of getting clients with paid ads. And the top of the funnel is where you need to be attracting new people. So we do that by running ads, right? And you can send the people who are seeing your ads to a webinar, funnel, or landing page with a high friction ask to try to get their email, and then to try to get them on a call and to try to close them. Now, the problem with this method, guys, is, again, a lot of people are running the traditional and old method still. And frankly, people are just tired of seeing sign up below, click the link down below. They're tired of that high friction ask. It's overplayed, and it's simply just very expensive nowadays to get someone's email with this method. And also with this method, you aren't growing your audience, because if you're simply asking people to click the link down below, they're going to click the link down below. They're going to give you your email, but they're not even in your ecosystem. They're not following you most of the time. And for the people who are seeing your ads and they don't want to give you your email and they don't want to click the link down below, they're just going to swipe and move on. Even though they might have liked your ad, they might have resonated with your ad, they just simply don't want to give you your email, and they simply don't want to click the link down below because everyone else is doing that. So you're losing a follower. You're losing a lead, essentially, because they aren't following you. But not only that, it's super expensive, but it also takes up a lot of your time when you're trying to create a webinar, when you're trying to create a funnel, when you're trying to create this landing page. It could take you a month, 2 or 3 months even, when instead you could just be running ads to your Instagram and booking calls straight from your Instagram. So this is the way you'll be doing things. This is the new method of doing things. And again, this is the top of the funnel. But instead of sending people from your ads to a webinar, funnel, or landing page, you're just going to be sending them to your Instagram account. And again, you're going to be asking them to simply follow you. And once they follow you, you're just going to book calls straight from your DM. You're going to start conversations with them, and you're going to message them from the DMs. Hey, I appreciate the follow. Hey, I appreciate the support. What do you do? What are your goals? I would love to help you out. Would you be open to talking sometime? And then you send the Calendly link, they book a call, and then you close them. And how you'll be using your VSL as well is simply when people ask you, what do you do? Like you're going to have people ask you, hey man, what's your program about? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. You send them the VSL. You can also have the VSL in your description and the link of your own Instagram, because you're going to be getting a lot of traffic from the ads, people who are following you, people who are seeing you for the first time. So if they're able to see your VSL and your VSL is done correctly, they're most likely going to message you, or you'll message them, and they know exactly what you do already. So this is the beauty of this new method. You don't need a complex funnel, webinar, or landing page. All you need is an optimized Instagram and 1 or 2 amazing ads calling out your targeted audience, calling out their pain points, their ideal outcome, and just giving them free value. Okay, so now that we've gone over everything, the next question is, how do you run the ads? How do you actually run the ads? And guys, what I like to do, and I think it's a little bit of a secret, I know some people who use this method, but I really haven't heard it from anywhere else, or from just general YouTube or Instagram, is I like to create a lookalike audience from emails. Now, what does this mean? What this means is you can scrape a list of people that you want to target. For example, I target real estate investors and online coaches. So I can scrape a list, specifically real estate investors and online coaches. And the way you do this is I use a tool called IG Leads. I'm right here, igleads.io. And you simply type in keywords. So keyword real estate investor. And that's going to pull a list from Instagram and LinkedIn of real estate investors. And you download that list. And what you do is you go on Meta and you create a custom audience off that lookalike, off the emails you just scraped. And the reason this is so powerful is because now you have a lookalike audience of just straight real estate investors and online coaches who are your target audience, or at least who are my targeted audience. So if your target audience is fitness coaches, or your target audience is agency owners, you would do the same thing. Keyword agency owner. You'd scrape a list and create a lookalike audience. And essentially what a lookalike audience is, it's literally what it's in the name. It's like a lookalike. You just have to feed it information, and the emails are the information. So that's how I run my lead, or that's how I run my ads. And my ads have been absolutely crushing it lately. The second method is you can do automatic targeting, or you can select your own demographic. Now you could do this, but the problem is whenever you're doing automatic targeting and you don't have like a big following yet, or you just don't even have a following, Instagram doesn't have enough information to know who to target. And most of you guys have the wrong people following you anyways. So if you let Instagram just do automatic targeting, they're most likely going to be targeting the wrong people. Another way you can do this is you can select your own demographic. Now, I have tried this method before, and I do think it's better than automatic targeting, but I do think the best way to do things is by creating a lookalike audience from emails that you've scraped, because the emails that you're scraping are literally the people you want to work with. So that's how you run your ads. So guys, I'm going to show you right now exactly how I run my ads. So first of all, you just want to go on your Instagram on your computer. Okay, so just log in on your computer, on your Mac, desktop, wherever you're using it, and yeah, just log in on Instagram. And you're going to want to select a post. You want to click boost post, but dude, these are the most annoying people ever. These bots, it's so frustrating. But you're going to click boost post. And then you're going to see here boosted. So like I said, I create my own lookalike audience. So these are all of the lists that I've scraped. So you can either do automatic targeting, which I don't do. I create my own audience on Meta, which you can just watch a simple video on YouTube on how to do that. Guys, this is exactly how to run your ads profitably. So you can build an automated acquisition system that's going to get you leads every single day and allow you to scale your business. Because again, the last thing you want to do as an online business owner is worry about where your next lead or your next customer is coming from. And this is honestly when business starts to get fun. When you have leads funneling in and you're starting to book more and more calls. And it's but not only just any leads, qualified leads. People who actually have the money to pay for your service or program. Because I've been there. I've been on calls where you go through the whole call, you pitch everything, And at the end of the call, they say, I don't have any money. Well, it's like, well, all right, what are we doing here then? It's like, why'd you hop on this call then? So this is exactly how to do it, guys. Leave any feedback or comments that you have on this video, and comment any videos that you want me to make in the future. But if you watch all the way to the end, I appreciate you, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.